day 3. It's Monday. I'm just finishing up some of my quiet time here. My family is all starting to wake up and stir a little bit. It is like 6 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 5:15, so I can have about 45 minutes of time just to myself to get my day going before everyone else wakes up. So today, let's see, I do my grocery shopping on Mondays, so I may or may not going to take you along for that. Gidget has a bath scheduled for today, so I'm going to drop her off on the groomer on the way to there. I film on Mondays, so I'll be doing some YouTube filming, some intros and outros, I guess, today, and getting those edited later. But I'm really hopeful that I can get into the sewing room for a little bit and maybe finish my Morgan jeans. So that's kind of the plan for today. So yeah, I'll take you along with me. Here we go. Okay, day 3 Advent. What did we get today?
A little toy car.
It's a little toy car.
Wait.
So it is 7:15 in the morning and my house is empty. I tell you, I wanted to pop on here, not to brag, but I was having some profound thoughts this morning, in my own head at least, profound, about me starting this YouTube channel and my children getting older. So my children are in 6th grade this year. I have twins, so they're 6th grade this year, and that is middle school for here in the U.S., and in our area, once you hit middle school, you have a longer school day by 45 minutes, maybe even close to an hour than from elementary school. So my kids get on the bus at 7:15. My husband's usually gone. He leaves between 7 and 7:15 for work, and he's gone till around 5. And then my kids don't get home until 3:30. And if they have anything after school, they stay, which my son does today. I'll have to go pick them up actually a little after 4, but they won't come home until a little after 4. And I find this, so as they've aged, they don't need me as much during the day, right? So they are at school all day long and new worlds have opened up to me. And I think that's kind of one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel when I did, even though I'd been thinking about it for quite a while, because I actually have time to explore myself and to be me again a little bit. Not that I wasn't me before, but I was a stay-at-home mom. Not completely. I was working, I had a sewing business out of my home. But anyway, that didn't start until they were at least in elementary school, 2011. So they started, or 2014, and they started elementary school in 2012. So anyway, I am finding, though, that as we've entered middle school, that once they get off that bus, emotionally, I think they need me more now than they did when they were infants. So they get off that school bus, I need to kind of be there to be a sounding board, listen, that kind of stuff, talk things through. Usually there's been some drama that's happened during the day for both of them or either of them. Usually it's one or the other. Thankfully, they haven't come home with issues from both at the same time. But yeah, so it's just been a very interesting progression of life. And I'm really enjoying this stage. I was a little scared about middle school because, they're 12, like you're getting into the angsty teen years. But it's been a very positive experience here, and I'm really enjoying this stage in our little family right now. So anyway, all that to say, it's 7:15 in the morning. My house is empty. I'm going to have my breakfast. I'm going to watch a little YouTube. I've got some of the daily stuff that I like to watch, Kittenish Behavior being one of them. I love her. And maybe a couple of the others. And then I will get my day started, head to the grocery store, drop the dog off, and then get back here to do some filming. So that's all I had. Some deep thoughts by Whitney at 7:15 in the morning. I'll see you guys soon. Look who just got groomed. Gidget. Oh, isn't she pretty? And she smells good to boot. A little bit of a trim, nice bath. And now we're home. Gidget. Say hi. Gidget. Say hi. Okay, so I have about 2 hours now until the kids get home. I've been to the grocery store, I've done some filming, I've edited the video for tomorrow, and it's uploading a bit slowly at the moment. And I filmed the one for Friday, haven't edited it yet, but I'll do that this evening. Yeah, grocery store, I've taken the dog to the groomer, picked her up. I think you've seen a little clip of her all fluffy and clean. And now I have got dinner in the oven. Doing a spicy pulled pork tonight. Needed to cook all day. And now I have about 2 hours until my kids, well, my daughter gets off the bus. I'll have to go pick up my son at 4 today. But she will be off the bus about 3:25-ish. So I've got about 2 hours to sew. So I just turned on all of my machines. And I don't think I can... Okay. So if you recall, this is where I stopped with my jeans on Saturday. So I have the fronts done and the backs done. So now I'm just going to see how far I can get in the next couple of hours. And when I get the out seams basted and the waistband basted on, I will try them on and take you along with me. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to talk really quick. When making jeans, especially these are pretty thick, like non-stretch denim, clearly. A lot of times when you have a lot of intersections, so I've done flat fell seams. This is the inside leg. Clearly this is not matching up great, but I'm not worried about it because it's in my crotch. So this is that crotch seam. This goes up to the front, and then there's the back, and then here's the inseam. You get a lot of layers of fabric, and it can be really hard to sew through, top stitch through. And a lot of times they will recommend a hammer. However, I find a mallet to be much better at pounding the seams. Sometimes a hammer can tear the denim up, has been my my findings. So this was made for me by a friend's dad. This thing is amazing for leather, but I also use it for denim. Just hammering your seams flat and all of that kind of thing when you can't, or you know, can't use an iron, or an iron just isn't as effective. So I would think any rubber mallet though is the best for just pounding the living daylights out of these seams where you have the connection, and it just gets it nice and flat and makes it so much easier to sew over. Okay guys, here they are. God, this is kind of hard to see. Okay, I don't have a waistband on them yet. That's why I've got this shirt tied up. And I do have some gaping in the back, but there is, I'm trying to lighten that up. Oh, there we go. The waistband on these is a curved waistband, so I think that's going to help with the gaping. I need to take... Okay, see this issue here? I've got a little bit of pooling here, and that is just a matter... So if you look at the... sorry about this. If you look... Yeah, because I think even just tugging it up a little bit where the waistband will hug... I do need to lose a little bit, like maybe 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch off the front and the back, off both side seams, just right here at the waist. I could probably, well, maybe all the way down. Trying to see if that, I don't know that that's going to help this issue. I think what I need to do for this is, so when you look at the pattern piece where it comes, you know, down like this, and then, you know, that's the crotch, and then it kind of comes in like this. I think I need to shave off a little bit right there at the top of the inseam, which unfortunately means I'm going to need to unpick some top stitching. Well, that I got all wonky and messed up anyway that I just showed you. But I just need some of the fabric out of there. So I'm probably going to shave off about 3/8 of an inch, maybe, on the front and the back. Well, yeah, because I've got excess kind of in the back too. This is really hard to show you. Here, let me see if I... Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try and show you the back. Although, again, hold on. I need a better camera. I've asked for one for Christmas. The back. It's kind of hard to see again because of the dark denim. But I think if I take, gosh, maybe just that 3/8 of an inch off the front, because the back seems to be fitting okay, other than the gaping I have here. But again, I think that curved waistband is going to take care of that. So I think that's probably all I need to do. So I'm going to unpick the crotch, take that in a little bit, and then I just have the sides basted. So I'm going to take those in and then go from there. Okay, this worked. I have taken, I'm just holding these together so they're not like really good. I've made them really tight, which is what I think you want, because, sorry, because you want these to stretch and grow with you, because there's no stretch in this denim. So when they are fastened, this is hard because I don't have any buttons in it, these are going to fit so much better. And again, be a little tight. I'm digging these. Okay, just wanted to try them on. I ended up taking my outer side seams here. I did inch side seams instead of 5/8, and then I tapered it down to nothing right before the knee, mostly because I have large calves and I didn't want to take too much off the width when you got lower down the leg. And I kind of like the leg width the way it is. I need to lose some length there, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. So yeah, I think this is going to work. Okay, onward. Okay, I'm having issues like getting this closed because I don't have any buttons or anything on it. But pretend these are buttoned, and this fit is now, I feel like, spot on. Again, they're a little bit snug, but that's what I want because I want them to stretch and grow with me. Not sure how much I need to take off the end. We'll mess with that later. But I have the waistband is on. Yeah, it's looking good. So now, basically all I have left to do are the buttons, the rivets. So I'll have to do all the buttons up the fly, the main button for the waistband, the rivets, and the hem and the belt loops. So I think I can finish this tomorrow. I think we're kind of in the home stretch. So this is exciting. And I'm definitely, the curved waistband took care of the gaping issue I was having back here. So once I can fasten these, we'll be good to go. So yeah, feeling pretty good about these. Someone had asked me what size how the sizing was on these. So my measurements put me in between a size 10 and a size 12. For the Sasha trousers that I also just cut out and made, I sewed a size 10 and they fit like a dream. But in her instructions for these, she had said if you're in between sizes to go up a size. So I went up to the 12, which is what all of my other ginger jeans are made in a 12 that are getting a little bit too big. So, not a lot too big, but a little too big. So I don't know. Maybe I should have made a 10 in these, and it would have eliminated a lot of the alterations I had to do. But maybe not. This might have been just what I needed to do to them. So that is how I found sizing. I was in between sizes. I went up a size, but I did end up sewing my waist at an inch seam allowance instead of 5/8, and keeping in mind that I'm very straight through my hips and waist. So you may need to take your waist in more if you are more hourglass or more normal shaped. Okay, so that is it for now. I am going to go get my kids off the bus. Okay, guys, so this is end of Vlogmas Day 3. We still have to, it's not quite nighttime yet, but getting close to dinner time, and then it's all about doing homework and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed following me along on Day 3. Tomorrow I'm actually going Christmas shopping at a neighboring town with a friend of mine, so we'll actually have some festive, fun footage to show you from that, and then hopefully finishing my Morgan jeans tomorrow. I really want to get those done tomorrow. So that's what you have to look forward to for tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.